Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the previous episode, our party has been exploring the sewers of Baldur's Gate. Since we took down Gortash, we know that Orin is going to allow us to be down here. She basically told us before if we come poking around anywhere in this place that she is going to kill Lae'zel, and that's not what I wanted. After a series of combats and some puzzles along the way, we've made our way all the way over to the northwestern side of the sewers. Still don't know if I've seen all of this, but we managed to get this door open. And on the other side, when I was panning my camera over this way, we noticed Minsk, a character returning from earlier Baldur's Gate titles. We've seen this guy inside of the bank of Baldur's Gate doing a heist. He was actually inside of a mimic and then broke himself out. So I'm very curious to see what he is doing down here. With any luck, we'll also find Orin in today's episode, but this is where we're going to begin. If you guys are still enjoying the Baldur's Gate 3 content, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And without any further ado...
All the coin seems to be there, if a little bloodstained.
From the bank heist.
You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zhentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
He was famous for having a hamster, right?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the guild hall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the guild hall.
By the time you get to the guild hall. Is she talking about the actual guild? Well, it seems as though Roa Moonglow is trying to sprint out of this place. This is a vendor we've seen at several stages of our game progressing. She was at the Goblin encampment selling stuff. She was at Moonrise Towers selling stuff. And now we find her in the sewers of Baldur's Gate. Minx has bardic inspiration. Is that the only thing he has? Because, you know, maybe Zen didn't notice it, but I certainly noticed. He seemed to have been almost jarred out of some kind of trance at the mention of his famous rodent. There are a lot of enemies inside of this room, most of them over on the left side. Jaheira is also a Baldur's Gate character, I believe. The other weird thing about Jaheira is that I killed her. So that's odd. It's odd that she's back. I get the feeling that Roa's gonna try to run out of this place. Where is she trying to get to? That ladder doesn't lead anywhere. That does. And we spotted it back into the room. Okay, well, Karlach's gonna rage. I'm sure that doesn't surprise anybody. If I can knock out this guy, that's what I'm gonna try to do. But he's also in a very bad spot for me. Can't reach destination. We're playing this game again? You mean to tell me you can't get by my rope? You can't... It's really frustrating. That puts a sour taste in my mouth. I'm going to fire off one shot at Minx. Does he have a parry or anything? He sure doesn't, so we'll fire off at him again. He does not have very much HP, so he's not going to take too much of that. We have fought these Nightblades before, and they can be very elusive. Going into invisibility, coming in and out of the shadows like crazy. Very similar to our main character, Zen, we've been playing this entire time. Not going to do anything. I think a flourish is fine. It's an offhanded strike. And now Zen's going to start ripping into the room. Here we go. Sneak attack, not crit. On the target in front of us, follow that up with another swing, non-crit. I don't think we need it. We're critting anyway. Holy moly. Zen's gonna then bonus action dash, and he is going to do his best to catch up to the little halfling that was trying to run. Now, is this the best place for me to come out of stealth? I don't think so. So I'm gonna continue to move back to the far end of the room. And then we'll see about maybe trying to get some burst damage out on some of these guys. That's one of Baal's followers again. This is just a throw. I don't think we need to overreact to that. He literally, it looked like he threw a dagger, and now he's trying to throw something again. These guys are all out of range over on that side of the room. Jaheira's up next. I'm very interested to see what she does. High Harper of Baldur's Gate. Was she not? Okay, so I had a very unfortunate Act 2 where everyone died except for Thaniel because the protection spell over the city that the Harpers were staying in, where Jaheira was overseeing, lost its connection to the god providing it. So everyone got taken by the dark curse. They just realized Zen isn't there. And I thought I killed everybody in that town. I suppose it's possible that Jaheira was not present when I fought all of the shadow versions of everyone that was in that city. To be honest with you, I didn't bother to check if she was there. A lot of enemies over on the left side, and I like my chances a lot of doing some good damage if we can get that insect plague into position. Jaheira's moved up pretty far. There is a corpse right at the end here. We might be able to summon in some undead if we really wanted to. I guess I don't have too many high-level spell slots, so insect plague isn't even an option right now. I do like the idea of running up and... don't react. Good critical miss. She's swinging again. Yes, with both weapons. I do like the idea of running up and putting a Divine Guardian off on the left side, but unfortunately that's just a little too far out of my range. I do have this new thing called Blade Barrier that I've never used before. It's a level 6 spell, level 5 illusions, excuse me. It's a level 6 evocation spell. Summon a wall of razor-sharp blades that turns an area into difficult terrain and damages anyone foolish enough to come across them. So I could potentially put that in front of Zen, and then, oh my god, all the way over to the top of the stairs, hitting everyone if I get the pixel right. So that's basically going to cut that area off from them being able to use that to escape, and then we have our rogue in perfect position just in case someone does try to run that way. That's excellent. We're going to move to the side, get our hex onto a target. We're going to focus Jaheira here and just fill her full of Eldritch Blasts. That's perfect. Dude, let's just action surge and do it again. Why not? Why not? It went so well the first time. All right, so she's been sent back deeper into the room. I think Will's going to hang out back here. Let's see what Minx decides to do. Hunter's Mark on Shadowheart. I don't think we need to counterspell. I will react with a Psionic Backlash, though, dealing 2 damage to him. Counterspell for a Conjure Barrage melee weapon. Okay, I don't know what that would do. I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. So he's still... focusing on that Hunter's Mark, we see one of the... Ooh, big AoE slow happening in that area. The halfling is running towards Zen, and she's not going to get too far. She's stuck right there. Bardic Inspiration still being used on someone further into the room. Well, Karlach is ready to move. She is going to run out of the sewer and start swinging on this unfortunate... rogue next to her. We don't get any attack of opportunities, and we can only swing 1 time because of the slow that was placed on us. Zen opens up with a sneak attack. Bro, in every other playthrough, I've killed this vendor in the goblin place, or she's run away. I wonder what happens if she is not here. I really do. Well, that was a great turn of events. I'm going to highlight enemies really fast. Difficult to see through the blades. Zen, feeling really good about that kill, is going to run into the spikes. Good. So the pathing... frustration. Visible frustration is building. We do get stunned by this guy who then walks through the blades himself. That wall of blades not harming him in any way, and he comes out on the other side. Zen now feels an aura of murder, and if I'm not lucky, I'm going to be pushed into that wall of blades myself. Well, I have a plan for Shadowheart. We could turn this around really easily. I don't think we need that wall back there anymore. Zen already killed the target that was trying to get away. We're going to cast Spirit Guardians with radiant damage. We should be careful not to kill Minx with it. but it will deal damage to everyone around us. And that will end Shadowheart's turn. Will's going to line up his shots. Should I finish off Jaheira? That seems like it'd be a good idea. We're just going to step to the side, and there we go. Anything weird happen? Oh, Minx didn't like that. He's probably going to rage. He's probably going to rage. We see him do a rushing attack on a target he's already in melee range with, then drink a potion. Ray of Frost being cast on Will further into the tunnel, so he's not 100% safe back there. I would like Karlach to turn around and just hammer into this little guy first, then maybe push this guy away, but I don't have a bonus action. That's my only thing because we're still slowed. Zen stunned is not able to act. I will try to charm. Good. He cannot attack me again, even though they're standing right there, and if he moves away, that's going to be great for me. Why is it that charm sometimes uses my entire reaction, but I was able to do an attack of opportunity there? I don't know. Ranged attack on Zen. He is kind of far out over there in the corner, isn't he? So Shadowheart is stunned. Here's what we're going to do. Will is going to fire off a level 2 magic missile around the corner. All of the bolts heading towards that person who was concentrating. We broke the concentration with their swift death. And Will's going to end his turn right there. Minx running up towards the entrance, hits us for 20 damage. This is a pummel strike. That's just an offhand attack. I don't think we need to interrupt that. Karlach's going to swing. The swing connects for 27. Should she swing again? I'm going to do it. That connects for 4. We'll turn on non-lethal attacks. In fact, let me go back to Karlach. Since this combat's almost over, let's turn on non-lethal and then do a frenzied strike here. It's a melee attack, so he should just be knocked out. I do want to talk to him, so hopefully he's not mad at me when he wakes up. With the rest of Karlach's turn, she's going to move towards Zen, at the very least giving the archer maybe another target to focus. Now on Zen's turn, we are going to bonus action sneak attack. Follow that up with an auto attack of our own, and then just hold our ground. Piercing strike being used on Zen. Let's try to charm the target again. The charm was successful, so he's not going to be hit. Karlach is in range this time, though. The stunning gaze going out towards her. She will have redemption. Throw being used on Shadowheart. I don't think we need to react to that. 7 damage. That's totally fine. Don't react to that. Deflect missiles and send it back. There it is, connecting for 13 damage. Shadowheart no longer has that spell around her that she's concentrating on. I could probably... I'm going to try it. It may not work. Enhance leap and jump up there. Not enough movement this turn, but next turn it looks like I'll be able to get up there. And I'll give that guy a piece of my mind. Will's going to step out into the middle of the room and make sure the knockback is on. We're also going to turn lethal attacks back on as well. And if he can see the archer, which he can, we'll fire off some Eldritch Blasts. That'll do it. Shadowheart doesn't need to jump up there anymore, and we will end our turn. The last target remaining is the one charmed in front of Zen. I don't have a bonus action sneak. Oh, it's because I'm threatened. But I'm not threatened enough for him to attack me. I'm still threatened. Is it because I started my turn there? Either way, I'm going in for a swing. There we go. Do it again. And he's defeated.
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Hey.
Killed her.
Yes?
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him, says the Emperor. For those of you watching at home that have done this, leave me a comment down below. Does this cutscene normally play out if you try to kill Minx here, or was this a result of us going non-lethal? If this is a result of us going non-lethal, I probably should have done the same thing for Jaheira. Help him. Protect him the way you do me. Yes. Tell that to the Emperor.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
He's been controlled.
You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
And you don't see that in Zen?
Minsk's rage burns colder, burrows deeper, searching for something within you to break itself upon, and finding only Jaheira's false face dead here at your feet, and no true Jaheira to name you friend.
Jaheira, you killed her!
We can't save everyone. The least we can do is put him out of his misery before we move on.
Emperor, that's garbage! Well, is it continuing? Sad fucking day. Sad fucking day. What if I turn non-lethal attacks back on? Zen's not in combat, he sneaks down. And... don't crit. Knocks him out again. Or he'll die? What? What? Every time I try to do something good, every single fucking time! Hey.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How you doing? Oh, what'd you want in the counting house?
Zentarum, precious treasure.
You were paying the Syntharium. What for? Oh, wasn't that little shit part of the Zentharum too?
Kill 9 fingers. Seize Guild Hall.
So they were trying to overthrow the guild, which is the organized crime syndicate of this area. To be honest, that may not have been the worst thing. It may not have been the worst thing. What's your real name? We already know. It says it right there.
Minsk of Rashima.
Did you have anything of value worth taking?
Boo. Boo.
That's his hamster, right? It didn't even give me another speak with dead option? We could have gotten him as a companion! Ah!
No time for Danny.
Sad squeaking. Oh. Boo. Sad oh, God. No! Karlek does have a speak with animals thing going right now. Can you talk to Boo? Can you speak to him? I'm trying. Bro, I can't do anything. Look how cute he is. Oh, man. Well, next playthrough, we have something to shoot for. She has 10,000 gold. Oh, my God. The little halfling has 10,000 gold. Whoa. Also, the armor of devotion. That was probably all the money she took from the bank, huh? I think I walked out of the bank with about another 10,000 gold, too. Well, we can tell the guild we stopped the Stone Lord now. I mean, I guess that's something. Doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great. Where does this ladder lead to?
This place is hungry for blood.
There's a blast mine right by a false wall. We'll go ahead and disarm that. No problem. Didn't even need guidance. Where's this lever take us? There's a brine barrel here. Okay, Karlak, would you mind clearing the way here a little bit? We'll just toss that basket out of the way. Whose building was this?
Amazing how the city can seem almost peaceful at times.
Where are we?
Goes on out there.
It just says keep out. Oh, there's a butler up there.
If we'd only push through. Consider the number.
Where am I at? Oh, I've been by this building before. A bunch of guards came out of there and attacked me.
With such misery.
Wouldn't have guessed that the entrance to this place was in there. That was cool. Well, you may recall, we didn't see it in the last episode we were in the sewer, but the guild hall for Nine Fingers is down here. I walked all the way to the other side of the sewers. I'm gonna go tell her the good news. Stone Lord's dead. No more smuggling things into the city. It's important to remember that they were competing crime rings, although it doesn't seem like I know the full story on either side. That sucked too. Oh God, get out of here. There's a lot of people in here cowering in fear. I don't know why. Seems as though Nine Fingers is no longer in her office, so maybe she's the reason all of these guys are cowering. I did see her bodyguards over here, but I did not see her.
What's all this now, Zent? The city's ransom.
Zent? Oh, there she is. Hey, her and I don't have the...
Time. The Zentarim have turned the rotward bastards. So, if you're part of it, take your shot. Anything else can wait till the Zent are buried.
I really enjoy the camera angle. What do you mean until the Zent are buried?
Any guild member strikes the first blow, it won't be the Zentarim.
Oh, so they're in... Okay, I did not understand what was going on here at all. My apologies. A lot of this was going over my head. The other faction of thieves is now in here fighting us. I didn't realize that when I was looking around. And I was also very surprised to see combat starting just because I showed up. Well, Karlach's gonna get involved right away, jumping across the massive drop in the middle of the room like a complete fucking badass. We are going to recklessly attack our friend here and then hit him with some tenacity. I'm then gonna try to move to the other side so I don't get pushed off. That's probably good enough. And we'll go in for another swing. That'll end my turn. This is going to be a massive battle, but it seems as though they don't have all of the reinforcements that they may have been expecting to because of that little bit of interference that we did earlier. Critical miss on the eastern side of this room as one of Nine Fingers' bodyguards moves up. Damage seems pretty slow to calculate in here. I imagine this bodyguard's gonna be ganged up on pretty fast. Not gonna react, not gonna try to protect anyone that's not part of my immediate group. Ooh, an animal barbarian. Right after Gloom's Heart, look at you. The calmest ladder climb down I've ever seen as well. 27 damage, that's not very calm. 25 soon after. Well, Zen has a lot of targets that he can pick. What I'm going to try to do is remove as much of the enemy turn order as I can. Is this a bonus action? It is. So Zen's going to try to reappear. Oh, I lost the shadows when I moved forward. How disappointing. We can still sneak attack, right? Well, that target up there had such little health. I really did want to focus that. We can help the Wolf Barbarian. Do not crit, saving it. 12 damage. We'll fire off one more shot down there as well. Probably won't kill that guy, especially if my sneak attack only did 12. There we did 10 there. And we'll just fall back. Nothing too complicated. Nothing to worry about. Cunning action dash being used by the other bodyguard of Nine Fingers, going in and hitting for 5 damage. Their damage on that side does seem fairly low. Coating their weapons in drow poison now, we are going to see some potent arrows flying our way. Who is this? This is on Lady Flux. Let's not protect them. She'll be fine too. See, she's immune to drow poison. And that spec of Barbarian takes reduced damage from every element as well as physical damage, aside from psychic damage. That still hits them at full health. The scuffle at the bottom of the room is going well for the guild. It seems like they definitely have the momentum to win this. They rolled a 20. That's a critical hit. I will protect you. There you go. They didn't feel a thing. Didn't feel a thing. They have plenty of health. I don't even think I need to micromanage that very much at all. Well, Will is here and ready to tussle. I have a fireball I can send out, I believe. Oh no, I don't have any spell slots for it. Dang, I was really looking forward to that. What I might be able to do is Thorn Whip across if we make it a distance spell. Try to pull this archer off of the high ground and force her down into the pit below. We're then going to action surge. And who do we want to focus down? Oh, I do like the idea of hitting this archer again. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast, make it distant one more time so I can reach, and try to get 22 damage out here. We do about 15, and the target is pushed further away. That concludes Will's turn. I am going to put a Divine Guardian on the bottom floor if I can find enough space to do it. Not the best positioning. I think it would have been better on this side. But if those guys attack that at all, they are going to be attacked back. Yeah, I definitely should have put it on these guys. I was getting that not enough room error. That was misplaced. That could have been a bit better. That could have been a bit better. Hamstring shot coming from the high ground. This is the target we just pushed further back. 7 HP remaining on her as she fires down on the bodyguards. And now the archer next to us puts some blindness down in the pit and inspires her allies with some bardic inspiration. Well, Karlach's turn is going to be coming up pretty soon, but first, the person she is fighting tries to hit very hard with some trip attacks, rolling all of their superiority die. How many fucking swings do you have? What in the fuck is this? He action searched. Is that just what fighters are like at this level? I've never played a fighter this far into the game. What in the fuck was that? Karlach wasn't raging, right? It doesn't look like it. Maybe she... Yeah, because I had to jump over there, and that would have taken my bonus action. Dang, it does suck to know I could have cut that damage in like half if I was raging. Well, Karlach pushes him into the pit. You can deal with that down there. That's not my fucking problem. Karlach is then going to... Can you reach this guy? No, she can't. I do have a bow. I'll try to use it. This is disadvantage. Do I have line of sight on anybody down here? No, I don't. So we're going to have to go for the disadvantage. 14 damage, even though we had disadvantage, is really good. Let's fire again. It connects for 11, and that's going to end Karlach's turn. She takes a bunch of poison damage as a result of that fight as well. That's okay. We'll go to bed. We'll rest after this. I'm sure this is no problem. We see more of the bodyguards moving to the back. That's what I like to see. That archer only had 7 health left, and now they've been reduced to nothing. This is a cunning action dash, so she is rogue of some kind and moves back in for 11 damage. The guy who just got hit turns that rapier around and stabs her in the side. The barbarian finally claims her kill as she maintains her rage and moves down to the bottom floor. That's perfect where she is standing. Almost. Wish I placed that better. I wish I placed that better. Well, Zen up on the high ground is feeling pretty good. This fight is going well in our favor. We are going to try a sneak attack on this little guy, but it says I must have advantage. I don't think that's out of my range, though. I can hit this one down here. They haven't been hit once. Smiling Gina, save our crit for now. That's going to be 22 damage. Follow up with a normal shot. That's probably going to do in the neighborhood of 10. Oh, no, 14. Even better than I expected. And I'm just going to stay up here. We'll stay hand in hand with the guild master. Did this guy... No, he didn't try to move. It wasn't his turn. He just took 2 hits. Spell being cast somewhere. We hit it with a psionic backlash, dealing 5 damage to the attacker. Ranged attacks going out now on the barbarian in the pit as the fight continues down there. Unfortunately, I can't get a good view of it unless I click on that portrait. One of the enemies does go down. We're starting to get overwhelming numbers here by the looks of things. Shadowheart's going to cast Jump on herself. And then leap over here just to help out with this guy. If he moves, we'll get another attack of opportunity there. Will is going to Eldritch Blast down into the pit. Says the path is impaired, which it should not be. He's right on the edge. There we go. Lacy Dancer gets all 3 shot at her, and they all connect. That was some very good damage. I love our setup for Eldritch Blast. It's working out exactly like I envisioned. We allow him to be a sniper with it. We're firing off multiple shots. The only thing I could have done better there is apply a hex, but we didn't even need it. The Divine Guardian smites the heretic for 20 damage. And now I believe there's only one enemy remaining, and he is very close to Shadowheart. Karlach's gonna move to the end of this platform, leap over to this side, swap out to her melee weapon, and clobber this little halfling into the dirt. There it goes.
That's enough gawking all. Back to work.
Back to work, that's it. She's done. Can I talk to her?
I suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful.
We were actually above the pit.
I can give when the time to take the absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there.
Wait, I'll have guild blades when the time to take on the absolute comes. So by doing this, I got these guys on my side for the final battle. We also know about a dragon that's held somewhere underneath Worm Rock Fortress as well. So we are massing forces to march on the Elder Brain. I'm going to ask this just because I feel like the game wants me to. Why do I need the guild? I've been doing well enough without you so far.
You have, but don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Beers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful.
I don't even know who that is.
At our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it.
I ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington Rats.
Oh, did you enjoy the encounter?
I don't think they enjoyed it.
I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
I need information. Let's see what we can learn.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
How's the fight against the Absolute going?
Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. You might have removed Gortash, but Orin's Faceless are still circling. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them.
That is good. Yes. Yes, that is good. All right, Nine Fingers, thank you. There is a little more of the sewer to explore, so I guess I'm getting back out there. The things may have not gone well with Minsk, but having the guild as an ally does seem like it's going to be very, very valuable. I forgot to loot those bodies. Went back to full rest, and it looks like we don't get a peaceful night's sleep. Are we with the Emperor?
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense.
Why is your shirt off? That's kind of weird, right? Put your shirt back on.
Now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters.
I believe he's talking about the room we explored.
My favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself.
The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup.
The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stillmain, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
To stop the Absolute. You really don't sound like a mind flayer anymore, Emperor. Well, he wasn't always, obviously.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together, but few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
So you manipulated me, is what you're saying. You manipulated me. You make it sound like I was some sort of an experiment.
Perhaps, at first. I did consider that you were just a problem to be solved. And not an easy one at that. But I persisted. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge.
Funny choice of words there.
Your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how exhausting you would be. Antagonistic. You didn't want to listen. You even tried to kill me.
Well, you know, I tried to kill a lot of people. I love the like fucking little grin, and like you could almost see the emotion in Zen's eyes. He's like, "Yeah, I did try to kill you, didn't I? Yeah, I remember that." Let me get this straight. Are you complaining about being stuck with me?
Antagonistic to the very end. But you made your choices. Such is the burden of freedom. And now we must move on. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible.
That's not good news. That's not good news at all.
You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. You have seen what an illithid can do.
Should I become an illithid?
Some of that could be in your grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential.
Bro.
And believe me, it will radically increase our chances of success against the Elder Brain. Think on it.
What do you think? Down in the comments, let me know. Should I transform? I mean, Zen doesn't have much else to live for anymore. Maybe turning into a mind flayer would be a good evolution of his story. Well, the only other place I can think to look is here on the map. This is that guy who took all of those sleep potions and is just conked out down here. What's this? Retrieve the stolen gold from the Zent leader. Wait, didn't I loot 10K? Was that not this? Oh, I'll go look. Did they just want me to take the bag? Because I already looted the gold. All right, I took the bag. Well, like I was saying, we kind of poked in this room before and saw that there were loose stones that were acting as pressure plates. Although I'm not seeing... There's one. Oh! Oh! Painted key for the chest and a scroll of polymorph. Wasn't there a lifted stone over here too? Torn journal fragment. I thought this was yeah, a loose stone here. I really thought it was like a pressure plate thing. No, people are just hiding stuff underneath rocks down here. So this door leads back to the path with the grease monsters on it. That means we probably need to go this way. Seems like... Oh, I thought there were two doors up here. Oh, it's just kind of a broken hole in the wall. This used to be boarded up. Another loose stone. Man, people really do just hide stuff everywhere down here. Oh, that's a waypoint! That's a waypoint! Who are you?
Cursed to put my hands on.
That's my symbol! This has to be it. This has to be it. This has to be it. The Undercity Ruins is what it says. Locked door, and I'll write. Who is this guy?
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
You all right?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Who are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Has he blinked yet? I haven't been looking at his eyes. Are you're running a shop here, are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Wonder if his tongue has been taken. Shall we trade then?
There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
He blinked. What does he sell? The bone spike helmet. When you rage, hostile creatures in a 10-foot radius must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take psychic damage. Well, we're gonna buy that. And then a druid wild shape focused armor there too. Well, thanks, bud. Thank you. Well, I am so excited. I'll go ahead and just purchase these.
Penitent blinks.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. We'll go ahead and equip that on Karlach. She has momentum at the start of her turn. This is significantly better. Is there anything else this way? Grimlark verse 1. Where does this lead? Hold on. This is another exit for the sewers. Which goes to where? Whoa. I've never seen so much loot in one place. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. I'm not going to investigate that now. I am going to investigate this door over here. What's in the pouch in the middle of this blood, I wonder? I can't interact with it. Maybe it... Oh, it's a skull. It's not a pouch at all. It's a skull. Can I just enter?
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
Deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
Are you kidding me? Do I have proof? I am the walking embodiment. Open for your prodigy!
Then you must know the way. Present the symbol, proof of your father's favor.
Oh, what symbol?
An amulet of the Dread Lord's likeness. Simple for his spawn to acquire.
Oh. 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 Yo, you sell anything like that? Sell any pendants, my dude? Not a single pendant. Well, that doesn't matter because we found the door. The Baal Temple is on the other side of this. Orin the Red and Lae'zel lie ahead. As soon as I figure out how to get it open. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you again very, very soon.